State the zeros and the vertical asymptotes. Number 1, g of x equals x over x squared minus x minus 12. First step here is to factor the denominator. We need to know where the vertical asymptotes are, which is going to occur where the denominator is equal to 0. So let's set that up first. So factoring, we need something that multiplies to negative 12 but adds up to negative 1. This is going to be negative 4 and negative 3. So now we can rewrite our function as g of x equals x over x minus 4, x minus 3. Now, we can set each one of these equal to 0 in order to find our vertical asymptotes. So we've got x minus 4 equals 0, so we add 4. So x equals positive 4, and then we say x minus 3, it's plus 3. X plus 3 equals 0. This is plus because negative 4, positive 3 will give us negative 12. So we subtract 3, x equals negative 3. So our vertical asymptotes occur at x equals 4 and at x equals negative 3. Our zeros are going to be when the numerator equals 0. So this is very simple. We just have an x, so this is going to be when x equals 0. Look at the second one. Number 2. F of x equals x minus 2 over x squared plus 6x. So first thing we want to do is factor that denominator. So we have f of x equals x minus 2 over, and we see a GCF of an x here that they have in common. So we're going to take an x out, leaving an x plus 6 in the denominator. So we take our denominator, set it equal to 0 in order to find the vertical asymptotes. So we have each one of these set equal to 0, just like we did over here. We set x minus 4 and x plus 3 equal to 0. Okay, so now back to this one. So we'll have x equals 0 for this one, and then we have x plus 6 equals 0. Now we solve for x. X equals negative 6. So our asymptotes are going to occur where the denominator equals 0 at x equals 0 and at x equals negative 6. The zeros occur where the numerator is equal to 0. So we set that equal to 0 here. Add 2, x equals positive 2. So our 0 is going to occur at x equals positive 2. Alright, third one here. H of x equals x squared plus 8x plus 7 over x plus 1. Let's factor this out. The numerator first. So we have to multiply to get 7, but add up to positive 8. So that's going to be positive 7, positive 1. X plus 7, x plus 1, and this is all still over x plus 1. So we see something we can reduce here. So these two are going to cancel out. We're left with this function. And that's it for the function because these have reduced. So when we have factors reduced like this, this is what we call a hole. So instead of an asymptote, we're going to have a hole at this point at x equals negative 1, which we'll talk about more later. So there are going to be no vertical asymptotes. The 0 will occur where the function equals 0. So we set this equal to 0, subtract 7, subtract 7. So that's going to occur at x equals negative 7.